8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Come on, come on, come on. How you want it, cognac or Patron? Brunch with the boys, we gon' give you what you want. And what you don't know, we about to put you on. Come on, come on, come on. How you want it, cognac or Patron? Brunch with the boys, we gon' give you what you want. And what you don't know, we about to put you on. Yes, we are the trending topic. We relationship prophets. Brunch with the boys, we the hottest. Brunch with the boys, we the hottest.
What's going on? It's your boy King Des here. Another episode of Brunch with the Boys. I'm here with the fellas. What's going on?
Cheesy, what's good, everybody?
It's Mr. Gent out here.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
You don't like my outro?
You know what?
I don't think anybody's ever liked your intro, but
you never seem quite comfortable with it. Like,
I'm settling into it a little bit.
Oh,
hey,
really?
Man, listen, enough about you. We got a special guest on the line.
Yes, we do. Lexi, all the way from, you know what I'm saying? Are we going to disclose the location?
Yeah, you can disclose the location.
Don't go looking for it.
Wait, I don't know if I want to disclose my
All right, I got you. See
Can we
how
see a
so I
state?
asked?
Can we see the state?
Lexi, I believe in consent. These niggas out here just saying no means yes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So listen, today
Sometimes
we getting into it. No,
I just got a new job and I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement on and I'm a nanny.
Damn.
Oh, yeah?
You a nanny?
Oh, it must be in some important people.
Really? How much you?
Right.
Okay.
It is some important people actually.
Do you take care of all their needs?
I can.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Okay. All right now.
You know, actually, what I was thinking, which was nasty thoughts, that feeds into today's topic. We want to talk about the polyamory lifestyle.
But that's not what I bring to my nanny.
I didn't say you did, but listen, that would be awesome.
Okay.
They don't know who you are, but that would be awesome. You clean the house and you suck the dick? Come on. Niggas stop getting into relationships. That's a housewife? That should sound like the same thing if you ask me. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
yeah, I am basically like a paid housewife. I just don't suck dick for them.
That's unfortunate.
just for the record, you do suck dick in your personal life, though.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I do.
God is
It's
good.
not an issue.
Yes.
All right, so polyamory is the practice of engaging in multiple sexual relationships with the consent of all people, of course. Mm-hmm. What I found interesting about it is that it's not a lockdown as far as the sex goes. So you can have two men and a woman, and these two niggas is fucking as themselves, each other, as well as the woman.
The nigga,
Right.
too?
They fucking their second boyfriend, his boyfriend and his girlfriend.
Okay.
Have you ever experienced anything like that, Lexi?
No.
No, wouldn't be interested
Not
in
me
it.
personally. I don't know.
Oh
I'm
shit.
pretty fluid.
Oh wow. So you would be comfortable watching two men tongue kiss each other? Because just saying it right now, I had to throw up in the trash can.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty like sexual and passionate. So
You sure is.
You don't know that, nigga. So Lexi, would you call a polyamory relationship an open relationship? Are they the same?
yeah, but I don't know 100% if I'm down for polyamory. I'm more down with polygamy.
Okay.
So what's the difference?
Polygamy means that you're married, like y'all are all together. You live together. You're under the same umbrella. There isn't outside people unless you're trying to bring them into the relationship.
Like the Mormons, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's polygamy?
Yeah.
Man. but-
Yeah, I believe a man should have more than one wife. Because naturally.
Hold
in
on,
the
can we just
world-
clap it up? Can we just clap it up? Take a moment. Jesus!
Hallelujah.
Okay, sorry, we didn't mean to
Holy
interrupt.
Spirit
I think
entered
we
in
needed to
there.
take that
Jesus.
moment. I just got a chill over me, and I appreciate you, Lexi. Please continue.
Right.
Please continue.
No, it's just natural. It's the natural order of things.
Ah, man.
Wow.
Too wise.
There's naturally way more women than men with every species, with birds, with lions, with dogs, with cats. There's always more females that come out of litters. There's always more females born. Look what goes on in China. They give away their daughters because they don't want all those girls.
God
Because
damn.
there isn't enough men and they won't change their mental, society norms to say that polygamy is okay because we've been brainwashed to believe that a man about this monogamy thing.
Yeah.
Men can spread their seed. That's our purpose of being here, is to procreate, to have families and, grow your family and your legacy. And we're just so far removed from that, like society, period.
Because isn't that how animals operate in that
Right,
sense?
that's the way. Like I love to watch Animal Kingdom and the animals and stuff, and my favorite to watch are the lions because the dynamic there is so strong. And I just believe this in general, that the women handle shit and the men are there to protect and like carry the seed.
Yeah.
And that just is what it is. Like women get the day-to-day shit done, and the men, handle the big shit.
Would you be able to handle that, Gent? Would you be able to be in a relationship where,
I have 2 women?
Yeah.
Definitely. I kind of would prefer her to be for both of us.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sharon's
And before we even talk about that, but speaking more towards the animalistic approach to where it's your job to spread your seed, would you be comfortable with, hey, I'm here, I'm in town, I'm finna fuck this whole raw, bust in this bitch and get missing? And know you out here just or is it more the approach of finding a relationship? Hold on now. Is it more connecting? So it has to be a relationship. I was gonna say you can connect on some level and still plant that seed and kind of
I'm a relationship guy anyway, so it would have to be a relationship. Would I be willing to try? I think YOLO on everything, but the reality is, man, if you can get it out of one woman, I would try. But shit, at the end of the day, it's an interesting concept.
It's more like looking at it as a partnership. Like, we're all in this together. We're a team. We're here for a purpose, to grow this family.
I like the team. I like teamwork.
She knows
teamwork
that.
makes the dream work.
Like the best kids, the strongest kids, the smartest kids. You know what I'm
So
saying?
she knows how you're living then. So it's less of a, it's here with you, but you know about what I have going on over here as well.
No, you're all involved.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing. We do this together.
Yeah. How often would you have sex with each other? Is a
It
big
just depends on,
how y'all like
I
fucking
believe
each
a
other.
man could have like 2 or 3 wives, so it just like depends.
Yeah.
I just look at the money aspect of it. I'm like, dang,
We will all pull our money together.
Oh, is that why it is? Because
It's
I'm
not
telling you,
his
it's
job.
hard. It's hard. It's hard with
No.
one woman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got memes, 1,000 memes saying, look at a wallet when you don't have a girlfriend and it's full of cash, and then you look at it when you have one and you got two pennies rubbing together in your wallet. I'm just kind of thinking about that concept.
What if you had 2 men and those finances should be solid then?
I'm not cool.
No.
I'm not mean for
I
myself.
believe in
You don't
it.
have to fuck him though. Would that not be a possibility too, Lexi? Where
No, that's not how it goes.
you gotta fuck
It's
everybody? You
not
gotta
like-
fuck everybody? I just want to know.
No, like you're not gonna have a 2-man polygamous
Okay.
relationship. There's a 1 man and he has multiple wives.
Okay.
It's the only way it should be.
But the polyamory, that's different.
That's
That's
different.
just like really fucking around. That's just fucking around.
Yeah.
Being able to fuck who you can want to fuck.
Yeah, and I'm sure those work well for gay men, who out here.
Right.
And why do they want the girl?
I know gay
To make a
men
baby?
that fuck girls. I know gay men that fuck girls.
Why though? What are they getting out of it? Keep
Just
their
like
dick.
something soft and like, a different experience.
Yeah, maybe they're just more fluid because there's true bisexuals that just enjoy a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because I enjoy men a lot. I prefer a man, but I also like a woman.
Is her touch more gentle? Is that really what it comes down to? Because
guess,
I
yeah,
heard
women
that,
are sexy.
and I bet you don't want to be in a relationship. Well, and them bitches be tripping. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would if we were like in a polygamous relationship, like a real relationship. We were building on something.
You got to worry about her feelings and shit.
I think that 2 light-skinned women shouldn't be in the same relationship together. That's too much for
I
one
agree.
man.
I agree.
That's too much.
Really? What does that have to do with anything?
I'm gonna need a mix of one dark one. versus
Lexi,
one
why
light.
did you agree with that bullshit? I do not understand that.
I like dark skinned women. I prefer dark skinned men
You want
and
that?
women.
You want that chocolate? Well, then that's not fair for you. You got 2 chocolate niggas on your team, or a chocolate woman and a chocolate man.
I love it.
You need to get you a little red bone in
I
there,
want some brown
or some
baby.
caramel or something.
No, I want some brown babies. I want some brown babies.
Okay, you want a little pigmentation though. I see.
That sunblock.
So, do you think every man can handle this type of relationship? Des, you tell me.
Well, it's so like right now in the society we live in, not really, because men are coming away from being that protector because of, especially black men. We're having an issue in society right now where they want to show that black men aren't as sensitive, emotionally available, and that kind of stuff. And you have to be a part of something like this. You have to take two women into consideration, plus like be a good dad to all your children.
Yeah, you got to be a sensitive brother to be able to handle all that.
You got to be understanding.
You listen to some of these men who end up procreating and having like 4 girls, and they have a house full of 5 women now, and you notice that they have been conditioned to be a little bit more, to be sensitive, more communicative, more understanding, and so it's a little bit different. I'm wondering if it's just, you're forcing yourself to have to adjust, and so you can survive in a sense.
Those niggas take a long time to get the pussy too. Those type of niggas take a bitch to Mexico or Puerto Rico and not fuck and shit twice.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know a nigga that would do that in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
I never want to meet the nigga that would take a bitch on the trip.
I can smell a nigga out if there's one around me.
No, I'm just saying.
That's what you could do, D.
No, that shit would be so wasteful. And I think what you're saying is true in that from the relationship aspect, that man should be more inclined to be a great guy because he affectionate and he all, you know what I'm saying? He should be real receptive to those type of shit needs, but man, I don't know. I think I could handle it.
You think you could?
Oh man, two women?
Yeah, I don't think
come on, man. That shit.
I don't think you can handle one right now. So what you talking about?
Wait. So you think you could or you couldn't?
I could definitely. A lot of athletes live this polygamous lifestyle, maybe without.
No, a lot more people do. Do you know this dude? He's a comedian. I think Donnell Davis or something like that.
Donnell Rollins? Oh, D-Ray.
D-Ray, yeah.
Oh, D-Ray Davis?
He got 2 girlfriends. He was talking about it.
Yeah. Lou Williams does it too.
I think Lil Duval do it too.
Blueface,
he does it too, and it works. And they know each other, and they cool.
Right.
Yeah, they hang out together. We ain't around.
That sounds.
They go shopping together and grocery shopping together.
You just have to be like.
Am I the only one that's aroused by that? I mean, shit.
I'm slightly moved.
Like just slightly.
Let me ask you a question, Lexi, about sex. And so imagine that you walk in and he's having sex with her. Is there any awkwardness at all ever with that? Is it like, damn, y'all did it without me type shit?
Probably not,
Sound like you hesitating, like you might be sensitive.
No, because I'm just trying to think about it, and I'm just like, no, like, oh, okay, this what y'all doing? I was at work, okay, whatever. Shit just pop off sometimes. It's not always planned.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I know a girl that she brought another woman into their marriage, and both consented, and it was working. They were doing their thing. The only rule that she provided was that they would not fuck her without each other. And then
that's fair.
And then what happened was she came home one day
in
the same situation. I don't know why he did it.
It's a lot of places.
In the same situation, she came home, saw him fucking this girl. She got irate than a motherfucker, and then she ended the marriage right after that. Like it was like broke the rule, broke her trust.
Really?
And it was done data. And in a sense, I feel like it was slightly entrapment.
Did they have kids together?
Yeah, they have kids. They had 3 or 4. But you know what? I felt like it was entrapment because you brought this girl into our lives, and maybe one day I was sitting here watching football, and then she came over in some boy shorts, and I was like, "Damn, fuck this football," and then jumped into it. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Stop it! You sound like a weak ass nigga.
Hey, I was about to say that.
Go
shit,
ahead,
man. Dog. Y'all made a rule and
not.
understanding that you would not do this without her presence.
Why does it have to be that?
But the rule was made. Isn't that the relationship?
We're talking about adults. You guys agreed and made an agreement on the rules of the relationship. Yeah. So you can't, when you feel like it, you be like, "Fuck the rules. I'm gonna do what I want to."
Make that rule though.
Okay, but that's
that's a different situation. That's a different conversation entirely. So let me ask you about patterns, Des, because it's one thing to walk in and both your wives fucking. You like, all right, I see.
Yeah, I'm cool.
But nigga, every day you coming home regularly, these bitches fucking without you. Ain't even tried to bring you in, nigga. It's been 2 weeks. Can you imagine getting rationed by 2 bitches? I motherfucking kill somebody, nigga. Would that bother you then?
Nah, man, because it's the same reason. But it's the same reason I've never been a jealous person. It's like If I'm getting what I expect to be getting from this relationship and I get it when I'm supposed to get it, I don't have no problem.
2
I
weeks.
ask no questions. I ain't no fucking
2
detective.
pussies, 2 weeks.
I'm getting what I need. The minute I don't get what I need, I'll let you know. If you don't make adjustments, we don't have a relationship no more.
You gonna act the fuck up.
You should be
Adrian.
able to get a nut at any moment when you got 2 women, right?
Yeah, but you talking about them fucking each other, who cares?
No, and not
As long as
even
they
that.
fucking
You're
you.
right, but that's my point. If they don't feel like doing it right now, the next bitch should be ready. No?
I mean, I guess.
What's the odds of both of them not wanting to? You raggedy ass.
Right. What's the odds?
So Lexi, let me ask you a question. When you're in this type of relationship, do you allocate certain days you are having relations with the man and other days that you're not, or some days that you're allocated to the woman and not? Or
To be honest with you, I have never had a successful like poly relationship.
okay.
The last situation that I had like that was a couple of years ago and ended with the girl having a fist fight with me.
Damn.
God dang. World Star?
Anywho, so like I'm kind of really cautious about it now, and I'm careful who I talk to about it because people think it's just all about the fucking, and it's like a lot more than that.
That's all I want to think about.
Especially where
there's more.
I live. The place I live has a reputation of being a very sexual city. People partake in a whole lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of pussy around there.
Right. And so, like, it's easy to get caught up in some bullshit up here.
So when
and
did
I'm
you?
just a lot more cautious because I want something like I'm serious about what I want. I want a situation where the people that I choose are going to want to move out of this country with me and go live off the land in like Costa Rica or some shit off the grid. So
Can you bring a prostitute home every once in a while? I don't know.
I mean, is it all about the sex? After a while, it's just like, you know, a perk of it all, but it's a lot more stuff
I like
going
perks.
on.
Everybody likes
Elevate
perks.
your mindset, Jeezy. It's not always about the sex.
Listen, let me tell you something about a relationship. It is very difficult with one person. So when you start bringing in 3 sets of personalities, like you just said, Lexi, I believe that's one of the reasons why you haven't had a successful one is because managing that extra personality.
But I've only tried it one time.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's real. What made you know you wanted to get into that?
I've been like in a friendship with some people, but not like have no relationship or whatever.
How did you know this lifestyle was for you?
I just felt that way for a very long time. When I was around 22 or something like that, one of my cousin's hippie friends told me about polygamy, and I didn't know if he was like trying to recruit me or something. But it like kind of made sense. It kind of made sense. And then like later on in life, a guy that was a Hebrew Israelite tried to like, you know, get me involved with a situation with him and one of his wives or whatever. And I like started doing my research on it. I started thinking about it. And then within the last 3 years, I feel like I stood firm on saying that I believe in polygamy and I might tell somebody about it. Before that, I would like play with the idea in my mind a lot.
Man, niggas really out here recruiting and having this, man.
And it's successful.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I have a friend who was approached by a man too, and she went on the date, and the man was married, and you know, obviously the wife was aware, and she was legitimately considering it. You know what I mean? Being their girlfriend, their second wife. Like that shit sounds crazy.
Yeah, I recently met this lady who is in a polyamorous relationship. I guess she was interested in me and coming on to me, but she was a little bit too aggressive sexually. Like I like to have sex, I'm sexual, but I need a different kind of connection. Like I need a real mental connection for me to like get off, and it's just boring to me to be having sex and not actually like get off. Like
Agreed.
It's a lot for me. I've been celibate for the last 3 months.
That's not a long time. That's not a long time. Don't tell nobody that shit.
Pretty long. It's pretty
Don't tell
long.
nobody that
And then
shit.
I fucked around and gave somebody the pussy, and it literally lasted 30 seconds.
Nah, he should be ashamed of himself.
Damn.
Like he should.
Oh.
If he was in
I
prison,
felt your pain with that,
if he was in prison, he'd
How
kill
you come in
himself.
30 seconds? That shit don't seem possible.
dog. And Lexi,
This pussy is so good.
let me
though.
tell.
How good it is. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it.
Hey,
Prove it. Prove it.
oh,
I bet you won't.
But hey, it's funny what she said though. She said, "Does that count?" Dog, women always want to fuck a nigga and say this didn't count for this
As
reason.
long as it's shitty.
If a nigga dick got in you and penetrated, you fuck that nigga. Goddammit. No matter how fuck long.
But if it's shitty, they always put it in the
I don't even count that shit, man. I fucked that nigga for 12 seconds, nigga. It was one time in the bathroom. I ain't even count, nigga. Like 3 months celibate, nigga. That shit ain't no goddamn long time. Shit.
That's a long time.
Dog, you know that's how I know you the type of chick I fuck with. If 3 months is a long time, you sound like a nigga. I need that in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because most women say 3 months and be like, oh, 3 months isn't a long time.
Right.
I masturbated once or twice in that time and I was fine. Right. Shit, me 3 months feel like 3 years. Nigga. Shit.
It just wouldn't go through.
It wouldn't go through. Oh my god.
Happen.
Somebody gonna get this dick. Shit.
So Lexa, let me ask you a question. The approach, how do you get approached to get recruited like this? I'm just interested because Des has been asking me questions on that.
We know that's a lot of interested. He interested. That nigga want to hear him.
Spark up conversations with you, and then I don't know. It's just a certain look or something that you feel like somebody you're comfortable enough with talking to. Like the lady that I said was aggressive to me not too long ago. I recently started a very small watermelon juice business, and I was selling the juices, and I called the lady over to me so that she could sample my juice.
Hey, say it one more time though.
That's what she said.
That's a good line right there. Hey girl, come over here and sample this juice. You gotta have a juice in your hand.
Yeah.
Hey, that'll work on a man too. Just
She thought that I was coming on to her, and I didn't even realize it till later on how flirty I was. And somebody told me that I'm really flirty, but I can be mean. But if I'm not being mean, then I'm like super chill, I guess.
That's crazy.
And I have heard a lot of women who are interested in other women. They always talk about you just get this vibe. It's a look. Yeah. It's a feeling. Mm-hmm. I just wish someone would be able to really dictate and illustrate what that looks like, because I just can't wrap my whole head around what that feels like or what that looks like. So
it's hard for me to explain. I don't know. You just know.
I think you do just know. I've had enough features to say that.
I personally know that people fall in love with me easily. So
toot motherfucker.
No. It's just the
it's
vibe.
That red skin and the vibe.
It's like you look in my eyes, and then you're like, I have really pretty eyes. They just get lost. And that's why I try not to look too many people in the eyes.
Yeah, I do. I got the same thing. I know your mom.
Nigga, you cross-eyed. Nigga, stop.
Ain't no ever say that.
That's why I'm good being a nanny. That's why I'm good being a nanny, because people gravitate towards me. It's a certain kind of energy.
Oh yeah, pretty people have it easier in life. I think we said that before.
It's a fact.
More opportunities for sure.
Thank you, Jesus.
So another question. When I think about a relationship, I always feel like there's someone who kind of has the upper hand. You know what I mean? Maybe the other person loves them more. I think we talked about it once on previous podcasts. Would you say that in a three-way polygamous or polyamorous relationship that someone is the root person, where the head maybe, where it could be the woman or the man?
I guess it would be different in every situation towards whoever is the most dominant,
Yeah.
And persuasive or charismatic,
Oh yeah.
You better stop talking about me.
So
this brother does this every time.
Yeah. No, they're both over here patting themselves on the back like a motherfucker. They'd be the best tandem ever. Can you imagine what that relationship looks like? They just looking at each other. Damn, I look good. Damn, I look good.
On my mama.
I look fly.
Some people blind. You gotta let them know. You know what I mean? Otherwise, they wouldn't know. You gotta tell them.
So, do you think jealousy at all would play a factor? Des, I want to ask you this.
What's up?
Would you be jealous at all? Do you think you could really play it this way, or you know for sure this would never work for you? If it's two women.
I got two answers for you. I think for me, no, just because I'm not a jealous person.
Yeah.
At all. But I think a lot of men have some hint of jealousy in them, and I think most of them wouldn't be able to handle that. So I think the vast majority of men will have a problem with that at some point. But I wouldn't. because I would know what I was getting into. You know what I mean?
Quick sidetrack with that too. We talked about threesomes earlier, and you said a lot of men wouldn't be able to handle it. You could say the same about a threesome. A lot of men can't handle his girl getting off on some, you know what I'm saying, by someone else, knowing it's not him.
Yeah,
you know
but it's a lot of dudes out here doing that
Even
stuff.
if it's a
Bringing
girl?
niggas in. They got something called
I think so. You can get jealous in that. If she eating the pussy better than you like, damn, I've been knowing you for
Well, I was randomly in a situation where I went to a sex club with this older guy.
I like where this is going.
definitely not random, but go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, that was a plan that night. He said, "This is where we're going." You was like, "Yes."
As soon as you said sex club, it stopped being random. Whatever happened to you there was supposed to happen.
Well, I'm into that kind of stuff.
And I'm into you being into it. But
come on, I love it too. I love it.
So, I saw this girl in there that I thought was really, really hot.
She was.
I definitely made it my mission to I was gonna get her, and she was with a guy.
Whatever.
And
Did you know you had to fuck him too? Is that something?
No, because
Okay.
I was there with a guy also.
Oh shit, that'd have been weird.
Eventually, I was able to persuade her to come with me and him, and her guy could come too. But the agreement was it was just gonna be me and her, and neither one of the guys were gonna get involved.
Can I stop you real quick? I would love that. For me, to a nigga I don't know, chop it up, say, man, your bitch fine, my bitch fine, let's watch these bitches do it. Smoke a blunt with them?
Dog, I'm into voyeurism like
That shit
that.
sounds dope.
I think that's the way that I prefer it. I prefer to be in a dark corner like True Lies and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You gonna beat your
Jamie
meat,
Lee
though?
Curtis, man, and then I just want to smoke a cigar
Yeah,
and
me
just
too.
and bark out orders. Oh
Ain't
yeah,
gonna be my meat. I might have it out.
Yeah.
Gonna be.
Hoping somebody touches it.
Then after the girls are done, then y'all go off and do
And do
own
your thing. Yeah, you're really turned on
it's
then.
like a really
Yeah.
right, exactly.
So how did that go then? Did it work out?
It did not work out because
Oh shit.
her and I were having a little bit too much fun, and her guy tried to join in, and it just took everything up.
Did he do so aggressively? Because this
Very.
is what I'm. Come on, man.
See,
Nigga
he-
drunk too. He out here raping a bitch.
Let me
and
tell you,
shit.
he fucked the whole situation.
God damn.
His girl is never gonna allow
He
that
messed it
again.
up
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah, he
Everybody.
ain't. He ain't.
What did your guy do in that situation?
Oh, he was so upset because he was older. He was a lot older.
Oh yeah, then you like that old
And-
meat. Yeah, he's mature. He
Shut up,
he
no.
understands who he is, and
he
you
had a
know.
big dick.
I mean, I
There ain't
understand.
nothing like aged meat. I mean,
I know you like him. I know you like him old. Nigga.
Vintage.
Yeah, you
That's
like
He was
Gent.
Haitian.
you like a
He
bitch
was
with
Haitian.
experience.
He was
He was
Haitian?
Haitian. Yeah, he was Haitian.
You stupid.
What you about that?
You stupid. So you talked about that emotional connection. Would you say that is more important than anything else? Because to pull this off, really, I mean, the dick
it
can't be
needs to
that
like
big.
a mental connection. It needs to be you believe in the same things. Like for your family, you believe in the goals of whatever your team says. It's a lot.
I like the team deal though, man. I'm telling
Right.
you, that team shit is.
We get matching
Yeah,
t-shirts
but
and shit
it
when we
has
go
to be
out.
a
Oh, that'd be
connection.
dope.
It has to be a connection.
Bitch one,
that,
bitch
two.
And me.
And me.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's hard. It's hard to explain.
I get a t-shirt and say I'm fucking in the front, and in the back it said both these bitches, and then on her shirt it say bitch one and bitch
No,
two.
you would not do that.
Yeah, I would.
You
Oh, yeah.
not do that.
Hell
It's
yeah.
not that serious.
If it's my bitch, we riding how we
That's
ride.
disrespectful.
No, it's not. I'm fucking taking
That's
care of
right.
them, loving them.
But you have to treat people with respect.
Can I say hoe? Can I say hoe?
I'll never get it.
And all of y'all are affectionate with each other, then you're already turning heads. You don't have to do all of that.
You right. I'm
You're
extra.
doing too much, G.
I know I'm extra.
You're doing too
nigga.
much,
God
Jezzy.
damn.
But that's his middle name though.
I'm telling
I
you,
hear all y'all.
I tell you right now, he is on the no-fly list when it comes to this.
That
group.
t-shirt wouldn't kill you right there.
If there's a group that meets, you on the no-fly list for
No,
sure.
that-
Watch out for this nigga named Jezzy because he's problematic.
And let me tell you, I'm holding both of their hands everywhere we go.
You want niggas to know.
Just because I want, not because I'm over here insecure in any way, because shit.
Yeah.
But
Know this, nigga.
you know what I mean?
This me.
I'm fucking both these hoes, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, every time niggas see me, I should get the head nod, nigga. You know, every man loves that head nod when you with your girl and you walk by and nigga you that head nod, like, yeah, nigga,
it's
you
a
did
good
that,
feeling.
nigga.
Yeah,
it's a very good
Yeah,
feeling.
man want that trophy on his arm. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Shit, I know we went left with
So, quick question, Lexi: is it absolutely necessary to have a shitload of rules associated with this interaction. Like you got to have
Well,
like
yes,
a bylaws
it is.
written up and shit.
Not really. It's just like a verbal agreement to agree on whatever you're gonna agree on. You know, like within the household, how you're gonna run your house, how you're gonna raise your children. If you will allow your mates to like be open and explore sexually without you, just as long as this team is intact. Like you have to set some ground rules.
When you say without you, you mean the other person, not outside of the relationship, correct?
No, she's talking about
No,
outside
I mean,
of
You
it.
talking
Outside
outside
the
too?
relationship.
Okay, so you mean a nigga
Yeah.
can hit some other pussy outside of the two bitches I'm in?
I mean, if that's in the bylaws, but I want.
But as long as you're like being safe and not like, you know, bringing shit back home and shit like that, you know, like we animals, people gonna want to fuck. Why do we have to suppress like this desire? Like
Say
that
that
don't
shit.
have nothing to do with our
Say that shit,
household
girl.
and the goals that we trying to accomplish for, you know, this family, the
Well-
money we trying to save, you know, the property we trying to buy, or none of that shit.
And it's just an urge, and you just getting that, you know,
Right.
you scratching that itch.
Yeah.
So would that mean that the women would get to fuck other men too, or just him? Because I kind of
don't know.
I kind of
I
don't
like-
like sharing my pussy.
whatever's in the
I don't know.
bylaws.
I
Yeah.
feel like we should be able to do what we want to do or whatever.
you wanna
but
fuck
I
other
personally
niggas too?
probably wouldn't want to fuck other niggas.
Don't
all
say
the time,
personally.
but
I'm
if I
all
wanted
the
to-
time. You heard
but
my
if
fault.
I did want to meet, if I did meet somebody and be like, damn, I want to have an experience
Yeah.
with them. I like to have experiences.
There's too many variables for me right
You have
now,
to be
bro.
a
I'm not
very
gonna lie.
secure man.
There's too many
Yeah.
variables in this situation for me to feel comfortable with
Yeah.
it. Like to really be able to sit here and I'm not a jealous person, but I am possessive, and there is a difference between jealousy and possession. And so to me, jealousy is a true emotional reaction to a thing, where possession is just a matter of fact. Like, this is mine, and I know this is mine.
feeling.
And it's not even a feeling. It's just, this is
I'm
mine.
flexible. I'm flexible.
You put your legs behind your head?
You still
Oh, you talking about?
no, like, but you know.
Like, if my man don't want me to fuck no other man, but I can still fuck a bitch or fuck my other wife, then I would be fine with that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It's
Yeah, go
supposed to
fuck
be.
another bitch
That's
by
what
all
it's supposed to
means.
be.
If that's what we were talking about,
Yeah.
we good.
Oh, yeah, I'm
like we
fine.
don't have no problems with that. But it would be hard for me to hear "I love you, baby," but I met that nigga and his vibe was right, and I just wanted to see what that dick was like.
Yeah, Thomas-
but I love
Thomas beat
you
the
and
pussy
only
up.
you. You know what I'm saying?
Thomas beat the pussy out.
Listen, I'm not fucking her for 6 to 12 months, nigga.
Yeah.
I need a variation of test, nigga. 2, 3.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
She out here. I don't know, because I'm not great with sharing my pussy. You know what I'm saying?
That's possession, though.
That's-
So
and you're right,
You're
and
more
that's right.
possessive versus
You know what
being
I mean?
jealous. You're not gonna be jealous, but dang, that's mine,
Yeah.
and you out here trying to take my shit.
And once I feel like I'm sharing it, I don't want it anymore. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? There's too much pussy out here on the plate
Yeah.
for me to out here share. I'm just gonna get another plate, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fix me another plate, nigga.
Remember, this is relationship based, man.
No, I know.
So you
know what
gotta-
I'm saying?
you
but
can't-
that's why my bylaws are written in. You can fuck other women, but you can't fuck another dick. This need to be the only dick.
And
know.
you have to have signatures on this thing if it's gonna be legit.
nah.
I want
I'm
signatures.
You want
on mine.
contractual?
I'm cutting fingers.
Man.
Oh, you
Put
want
that in
you
the
want the
Bible.
blood contract?
Yeah, the blood contract.
I didn't sign that, but your
Yeah.
finger did, bitch. Come over
Yeah,
here.
that's dope. That's dope. So, Lexi, I want to ask you, what's the dark side of this? Polygamy, polyamory. I mean, what's the dark side
Like
that maybe
the
we're not
jealousy
seeing?
part, or
Yeah,
the
man.
people that like leave and don't say they don't want to be a part of the situation
Mm-hmm.
anymore.
Selfish.
Stuff like that.
They're not a team
Not
player.
communicating well. You know, keeping secret.
We call them dick in the booty ass niggas, man.
Is that what we call them?
So, what happens in a situation if you're married and you have kids and all that, and you try to divorce and separate? How would that work? I guess
Especially if
Who
you've
get the
been
kids?
around.
Who get the kids? Mommy 1, mommy 2, or
Yeah,
daddy.
you know
you've
what I
been
mean?
around for a long time. You've been integrated in their whole world
Yeah.
and lifestyle for us.
I don't know what to say.
No, yeah, I'm not really asking you more, kind of just in general. And I really also want to ask, how are the kids adjusting to that mentally, knowing daddy got 2 holes, but mommy can only fuck 1? You know what I'm
They're
saying?
not gonna know that though.
Shit,
dog.
me,
They're not gonna know that.
They're gonna hit an age where they understand
Oh, yeah, some
and
point they
realize,
will
come
now.
on, nigga, I'm not. This is
Yeah.
they're not gonna be 4 forever, dude. They're
Yeah,
not
no,
gonna be,
yeah, yeah.
hey, mommy, and I'm calling both mommy, and they don't even think
Yeah, they
about
gon-
it.
they gon'
they're
Google
gonna
that
be
shit.
10,
They'll be
11,
like
12.
Mommy, Daddy, and Diane.
Like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, not Diane, Susan and shit. You know what I mean? Oh man, that's just a deeper view of it.
Des, what do you think the impact may be with the kids, just from your point of view?
I think to Jeezy's point, man, I think kids are very observant, and so I think you have to have an explanation, as to what this relationship is. But as far as the kids and the parents that go to, I mean, you gotta look at the biological parents, and then you gotta come to some agreement. So I don't think that's the issue.
I mean, but to sit down and actually you already have to have the birds and the bee conversation at some point.
Yeah,
but to sit down and have this conversation.
Yeah, that I like.
This is a real conversation right here, boy.
And I think your kids would take to that lifestyle because it's what they see. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Nature, maybe not guaranteed, but I think it does give them a push.
Well, yeah, we can get to something else about that, about homosexual relationships and all that, adopting kids and all that stuff. But I think that's for a different show, so we'll table that.
Okay,
that's good stuff.
Y'all talked about fucking, and I know y'all always bring it back here, kiss my ass, but sexual diseases are real. I assume within this relationship, no one's using protection, correct? Is that safe to say, Lexi? You should be able to tell me.
Well, you're using protection if you're having outside relationships, but not within your relationship.
Only take one nigga on that team to open the fence up and let the dogs in.
Oh, God damn. Pitbull in there, too. Kill it.
Cantankerous.
He's basically saying if one person slip up outside, they coming in and letting everything in. You know what I'm saying? Your coochie gonna be itching, nigga, and it ain't your fault. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
It's just my hair growing back, that's all.
No, two raw pussies? Oh, man, just the thought of it.
Why you looked off to the side? Like,
no, because I just gazed into it and just seen the light. Because you just slide out of a wet pussy and then the other wet mouth right there cleaning that shit off and slide into hers and then the other wet mouth, them bitches just, oh my God, dog.
You got the biggest Kool-Aid.
When I'm done with that, I gaze deep in their eyes and say, girl, I love you.
Yeah, you got to.
And nigga, if I don't mean that shit.
You got to. You right there, you love it.
Oh my God, man. I never loved anything more.
Yeah. No, it's real.
Oh man, my bad.
I don't know. I guess I just wonder if you can really have that true, deep, fundamental love in a relationship like that. Like
two people.
I don't know if that's plausible in this type of interaction. I don't.
You've been in love with more than one person
in life.
Yeah, that's my point. So imagine being in love with a girl and she gives you this. She checks it, but there are certain things she don't. But you have this other woman. She checks all those boxes. And she's cool with the fact that you have another woman. Like y'all are working together, like she says, a team to accomplish the goal. And they know that what she provides and that she knows what she doesn't. So she knows where she can take that compensation. You know what I'm saying? And that help, that assistance. And they work to uplift you, nigga.
But that team environment works in a work environment.
Isn't
to
this
me,
the work?
I'm sitting here and thinking like how much energy you got to pour into one woman to really truly make her happy. To be able to divide that by 2, 3.
But maybe that's the problem.
Someone's going to feel shortchanged, and I don't think that's just going to be viable.
Maybe that's the problem. Pouring all of your efforts into one woman. Dog, women don't know what the fuck they want. They don't need all that attention. Give them half that attention. They'll figure that shit out.
Shit, I don't know what women you fucking with, boy.
Let me tell you the truth about women, dog.
A ton of attention, bro.
Dog, when you pine after a woman, I'm not saying you shouldn't give your woman attention. Please hear this clearly. I'm not saying you don't give a woman attention, okay? You obviously got to give a woman attention. I'm saying a woman doesn't want a man that's pining after her constantly. A woman wants a man who's doing his fucking thing, who operates on his own. It's attractive. She sees him doing. She doesn't need that nigga to be up under her. She wants when she wants that nigga, when they want to cuddle, they can connect like that. But she don't want a nigga who, damn, what you doing? Oh, you doing homework? Oh, you doing? Go find you something to do.
Let me just tell you, I agree that there's some women that just want to be left alone a lot of the time. I'm not saying left alone, but no, I'm just saying there's some women that just don't need that same level of attention. But if we're talking about we can't use that statement.
A needy bitch can't be in this type of relationship.
I'm just saying. Well, then that's the case.
A needy bitch can't be in there.
Because she'll get attention if she don't get it from him.
That's
she'll
true.
Get it from her.
Shared fucking work. It's almost perfect if you think about it. Because whenever you don't feel like doing it, drop the shit off, nigga. Man, come on, man. That shit is awesome. You have a relief pitcher every time, nigga. Every time.
She out there talking about Tyrone don't want to do it right now, but I don't know if you busy.
Come on, baby. I got you. And then the next time, man, nigga, I covered you last time, nigga. Hook it up this time, girl. Don't do it like that. Shit.
Always crying.
Yeah, I don't feel like eating that pussy this time. That's yours tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I really see how it could work beautifully, because I do think that second woman offsets some of the fuckery from the woman that you're dealing with one-on-one.
You're not also taking into consideration that the longer women are together, they cycle start to calibrate.
That's fine. Double head that week, nigga. Yeah. Come on, nigga.
Somebody jingle the balls.
Dog, come on, dog. I don't know about y'all. Y'all know I'm into porn.
Shaft in the ball.
Shout out to Throated.com, but man, two bitches sucking your dick at the same time. Hallelujah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
I done had that before, right?
No, not like that. No,
not on that level.
Not on that level.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I've had two bitches suck my dick at the same time. But
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what he just said.
I thought you meant we were. You know when I said, you know what? My bad. I am on that. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I don't know what that was. So I don't know why.
That was the same exact thing.
Yeah, you right.
You ever had two bitches suck your dick the same?
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Rick James always talking about, no, I don't do cocaine.
Yeah,
man, cocaine's a hell of a
But you done had that, Jezzy?
Oh man, no, never tried cocaine, but I have had too.
It was good?
I mean, two women.
In the words of
aiming
Des,
to please you.
indubitably.
No, two chicks on the dick at once. I mean, it's a blessing from God. Every man should experience it. I
They
believe.
should. You haven't done it.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe it's hard to pull off. I'm not saying it's easy, but like Lexi said, I think you can feel a vibe of a chick who is open to it. And as a man, I think the main reason most men don't experiment this is because they don't have the balls to talk about it, the balls to bring it up and ask. Like, girl, you
I
like
think they've been
girls, don't you? You
socialized
see
not
that
to.
ass, huh?
Men have been socialized not to be fresh with women. So it goes against years of like home training and societal things where you're not supposed to be crass with a woman like, hey.
But that's what women like.
Tell me about these hood niggas that approach it so totally different, dog. Nah.
But that's what a woman like.
Don't follow none of the rules. I'm talking but that's a fact, man. If y'all not,
nigga in this situation, like.
If y'all don't think that's the case, man, you know.
Would you agree though?
Niggas don't follow no instructions.
Would you agree though, Lexi? You want a man that's a bit more aggressive? No.
I don't think that's true.
Maybe not.
I don't think that's true.
She want an old, old timid ass nigga.
I think she wants someone who's
No,
fearless.
I want a strong man, an alpha male.
Okay.
But
Dragging knuckles.
somebody that's also, like in tune, what a female needs.
Not
paying
cocky.
attention. Yeah. Like it just paying attention, attention to detail,
That's the easiest way to the
being
pussy.
present, actually being present. Like a lot of men don't be present. They be like wherever,
You
Lexi, you're proving my point, man, because let me just tell you, if you ask me to read a dictionary and retain all that shit, and then you ask me a word and tell me to give the definition, I think it's going to be difficult for me to do because there's too many details. I got 3 chicks, and I'm trying to ensure that all of them are happy.
You got
and
2
the amount
chicks.
of details that I got to sit here and remember.
You should start with 2. You went to 3. I'm not sure. You just scared of
Okay,
one.
it's my bad. I hit a multiple,
Go to 2.
but you know what I'm saying. But still, even then, you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, man, I got to remember double the work.
No, that's when your other partner, hey, don't forget it's such and such birthday. Make sure you get us. Hey, don't forget such and such. She going through something. Go talk to her. All right, babe, appreciate it.
Right.
Oh, work together, man.
Then-
Oh my
Right.
I
God.
see. It's
Exactly.
okay. I hear what you're saying.
Grab those balls while you get the shaft. Come on now.
Right.
Work together.
Right.
Man, as a man. Oh man. Whew.
This is it. This is a fire subject.
That
though.
situation as a man.
This is a fire subject.
And as much as I'm making this a dream in my mind, it's funny that you, Daz, this doesn't sound like something that would really interest you, would it?
No, not really.
Yeah, not really. I can tell with Gent, you damn sure ain't doing this.
Listen,
I wanna hug ass nigga.
I know. I believe in YOLO. I mean, I think that it would be cool to try it, but I honestly think that it's just not designed. I do agree, because me and Des has had this conversation that maybe men are not meant to be with just one woman, and I get the concept behind it. But when you put it, when you take that ideology and you put it in real application, that shit get tough.
Yeah.
That's a tough situation.
And we're saying this knowing that as men, we've all been in positions in our lives where we were living no good lives. And let's just keep that shit real. We was fucking hoes. So you hearing you say that now is like, I have to call bullshit because I know the years where you were single and doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we all been there where we was hitting hoes. And you couldn't even, and you try to look back now, you don't even remember these hoes' names.
I agree, but let me just tell you the difference, though. There's a difference between having sexual relations or emotional connections with random people, but when you're doing a whole live-in true relationship, you're not given half the time as it is on any other that bullshit. It is. like I said, it's in ideology, shit makes sense. All that team shit, it makes sense. But when you put that shit in direct application, man, shit, I don't know how practical it always is. But and she's found difficulty trying to figure that out and all of the moving parts to make sure that it's successful, right?
She need a couple more go rounds. She need
she need 3 more chances.
Yeah, you need at least 3, you know what I mean, opportunities for, you know, a hypothesis, you know, when you experiment. I think she likely can get it right, because really fucking something up once is really almost all it takes for you to know which personalities would be more in that to handle a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? Well, we want to appreciate you again, Lexi, for coming out. You know,
no problem. I appreciate you guys for having me. This was an interesting conversation.
It definitely was.
We appreciate your candidness too and your insight.
You kept it real, bro.
I was high as fuck.
Hey,
we love that.
Shout out to good reefer in the world. You know what I'm saying? We reached the holy mountain. All right, y'all. So y'all know where y'all can find us. Brunch with the boys. Anything y'all boys want to say?
Nah, man. We appreciate Lexi. We appreciate our listeners. We appreciate what you guys bring to this podcast, and we continue to ask that you give us support, that you give us ideas. So thank you so much.
Oh yeah, and we appreciate anything, Gent.
Nah, we out here.
We out here. All right, hold it down.
Peace.
Toleration.
Yeah. Coffee and brunch. We can have our conversations over coffee and brunch. Ha.